Hello, welcome back to another comic book selling tips. Um, as usual, many of these ideas that I throw out there are common sense for many people. But if it's not, hopefully it will help you in your journey in selling something, okay? If you sell a lot, usually you get to know the potential audience you have with any venue, whether it's Comic Link or My Comic Shop or eBay or YouTube. Okay, I sold enough big keys with My Comic Shop and Comic Link, whether it's silver or bronze or copper, easy peasy. Okay, it's not even a difficult thing. The only issue with Comic Link is timing. Okay, because it's only monthly auctions. So if I need something to be sold quickly, do I want to send it to Comic Link and then potentially wait weeks, if not months? Because for some keys, we all know they have multiple copies in every auction, right? So I wouldn't want to send a copy of Spider-Man 129 because for all I know, they might have multiple copies in the next auction and then many more in the next auction. So mine might be pushed 2 or 3 or 4 months down the road. So there are books that I avoid sending to Comic Link. Okay, Spider-Man 129 is one of those. Now I would send a Spider-Man 129 to My Comic Shop easily. Easy decision there, okay? But for a lot of non-keys, even in high grade, sometimes you have to play around. Okay, I'm not afraid to switch up and move product to a different venue if it sit there for a week, sometimes even less. Sometimes I give a book say 3 or 4 days, and if I don't feel like there's any kind of interest, nobody inquire about the books, nobody email me trying to negotiate, I move to another spot. Okay, and often things will sell fairly quickly. For example, here's a video that I did trying to sell this Michelangelo one. It's not a big book, okay? It's a 9.2. I got a 9.6 and a 9.2 back from CGC in a haul back in February. Not a big deal, okay? I listed, as you can see here in the video, for $50. Not one peep, not one inquiry. Nobody cares. Okay? No biggie. No biggie. Okay? This is what I want people to learn and take away. Just because one venue is not working does not mean that nobody will want the book. Okay? YouTube is very small. I'm very small on YouTube. Okay? Very small. So just because nobody cared to buy it here on YouTube does not mean that my price was not low enough. I am never afraid to move it to a different venue, as I did with this book. After a couple of days, I think I kept it for like almost a week. And then about 5 days after it sat there, I contact My Comic Shop, fill out the paperwork, ship the book to My Comic Shop, and throw it on their website at a higher price. And a week later, it's sold. Okay, so yeah, it doesn't cost me that much to ship the book to My Comic Shop because I also sent that book along with 6 other books. So the cost of shipping is like $3. Okay, so all in all, even giving My Comic Shop 10%, I did fine. Even better than what I would collect if I sold it for somebody on YouTube. So the lesson here is that know your venue, know your audience, because a lot of people like to sell on social media, Instagram, Facebook, and many people have told me about the discount on social media because that's the way social media is as far as this comic community is. You tend to sell things lower than what you can compared to eBay or My Comic Shop or other place. So if you're trying to sell something, the takeaway is that if you're trying to sell something on Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube and it's not doing well, especially slab, okay? Raw, that's a different beast altogether, because grading play a big part in whether you can sell something or not. If you're trying to sell something using Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, most likely you are listing that product cheaper than eBay, most likely. Okay, so if it doesn't sell, does not mean that nobody want that book. Don't be afraid to move it to a venue that will sell, like eBay or my comic shop or comic link, whatever. There's a lot of different options. That's the best thing about being a seller right now in this hobby. For the most part, it is a seller market. If you have the right book, you can move it for a good price. So no need to give things away. No need to feel depressed if nobody buys your books here on YouTube or Instagram. If they don't want it, move somewhere else that will get a larger audience. Okay, trust me. I don't care how many followers you have on Instagram. If you post that book on eBay or my comic shop, most likely you get a lot more exposure than just Instagram. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.